going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back at it again with another Rex video. Today we're going to get into Tool, Ticks, and Leeches off of Lateralis. So I'm expecting a trippy one because this is the Lateralis album and we all know how that goes. So let's jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Okay, Danny. How is he still playing that and adding the hi-hat? Oh, his foot. But still. The drums? Wow, this is different. Okay. This is like a rock and roll version of Tool. I can dig it. This one is a lot different than I was expecting. A lot more different. I like how everything was so intense and high energy, and now they're giving you a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break. Quite a long break. It feels like they're building back up. Okay, yeah. There we go. I think. This would be a great middle of the set song. Oh, just came back in full force. That was cool. The way the vocals came in. Ooh. Them drums. If there's a drum cam for this one, I want to see it. Damn. Fucking Tool, man. I actually like this one a lot. It's very again, it's different, it's Tool, but it has a little bit more of a rock and roll feel to it, which is really cool because it's just more or less a influenced kind of rock and roll sound. It doesn't sound like a rock and roll band. It still sounds like Tool, but it sounds like Tool that grabbed some rock and roll vibes and made it their own and put it in the song, if that makes sense. So the instrumentation basically is what I'm saying. I really like the instrumentation on this one. The drums are phenomenal, obviously. The guitar has a rhythm to it that's very good as well. The only thing in here that's kind of weird, I say weird, but it's not really overall the whole song that's weird. It's certain parts, the way they did the vocals, okay? They're like zombie drones vocal sounds. It's not necessarily vocals like singing. It's just kind of it's like elongated in this weird kind of vocal style, but that adds to the uncomfortableness, I guess, to this song, because it's called Ticks and Leeches, and it's probably about people it's a metaphor for people being ticks and leeches and sucking the blood out of you, but sucking your energy, really. And this is what you wanted. So there's probably some sort of parasocial parasocial relationship or parasitical. What's the word? Parasocial relationship. Parasitic relationship going on, and that's why he's referencing Ticks and Leeches. Now, that vocal part is only at a few parts, and the rest of the vocals are really good. So it's not that the vocals are bad, but those parts are just kind of a little weird and off-putting, and I think they do that with intention, because with Tool, they give you an experience, and they try to take you on a roller coaster of emotion and a roller coaster of just sound, really, and the way that the sounds change, and even the mix on some of the drums, it literally panned from this ear to this ear and just kind of went around my head, which is really cool. So again, the mixing in Tool is really cool. So I enjoyed this one. I would say this one's probably my favorite off of Lateralis, actually. I like the cohesiveness of it. It start to finish was pretty on track. A lot of their stuff is kind of DMT, acid trippy, and just kind of bounces all over the place in a way that still ends up at a destination. But this one was definitely more of like a bullet train headed in one direction, and felt more on track in that sense. I liked how it definitely built up a little bit, got intense, and then there was a nice break. Now that break was pretty long, but it is Tool, so they don't do things, by the book. And they built it up a little bit, but when they came back in hard. They skipped a lot. So it went from like here to here when they came back in, and just, it wakes you up. So I like how they give you a big, long rest. That makes sense for how hard they come back in. And then, they turned it up on the drums, the complexity towards the end, and same thing with the guitar. So this one was they're all complex. I could say this Tool song was a complex Tool song, but they're all complex, really. But this one definitely had more of a straight journey than some of the other songs, and maybe that's why I like it a little bit more on this album specifically, because with Fear Inoculum, they have some real trippy things, real trippy sounds, but the way that the overall vibe is of those songs, it's okay that it's a little bit more chaotic, because everything's just so trippy and a little bit more calm for my taste. So I think those songs, even though they're chaotic, they are a little bit more palatable for the ears. With Lateralis, it's definitely a more higher energy album. There's a lot more going on, a lot more aggression. So with that chaoticness, it's amplified, right? But with this song, it's a little bit more on point. So I think that's why I vibe with it a little bit more. But I enjoy this one. Again, it's Tool, dude. They are a very, very cool band, very unique, unlike any other band. And that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't hit my subscribe button, please do that now. It takes a couple seconds. It really helps out the channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. What did you think about this? What do you think about this song on this album, right? Like, I know I mentioned Fear Inoculum a lot because it's my favorite overall vibe from Tool so far. But what do you think about this song for this album? Is it a little bit, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, is it a little bit more straight on the track than some of the other songs, or is it just as crazy and chaotic and I missed it? I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more cohesive, but let me know your thoughts on it. If you're new to Tool, hop aboard. I still have, I'm sure, quite a bit of Tool songs to jump into. I've done a lot, but I'm sure they have a big catalog. They're legendary for a reason. As well as if you do like Tool, be sure to, they're already cemented in history. It's a huge band. But just to make it a habit for bands and artists that you do like, be sure to support bands and artists that you do like. So subscribe to their YouTube, follow them on social media, stream their music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music, because support is #1 for any artist, band, creator, rapper, entertainer, creator said twice. Whoever is making content or music for you to enjoy, reciprocate that energy via support. So with all that being said, I hope you're having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out.
I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in me, 'cause you running from your problems.